example whereby we are given f of x being equal to x minus 2, whereby the values of x, right? So in this sense now, the values of x are supposed to be ranging from x being less than or equal to let's say if x being less than or equal to 2, like this. So if the values of x are only going to be coming through array less than or equal to 2, if you're asked now to find the range, what is the set of the output values, you can just take a random sample that the numbers that you're talking about, we're talking about 2, 1, 0, -1, and so forth, right? So in this instance, if I have the value of x is 2, the value of f of x now is going to be coming through to be 0. If x is 1, this is -1. If x is 0, then my f of x equals -2, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So at the end of the day, I'm seeing that the corresponding values of y are always going to be coming through as less than or equal to 0. So if I'm asked you to find the range, I'm just going to be saying that f of x, because range is the set of my output values. So f of x is going to be less than or equal to 0. This now becomes the set of the output values. So that's how you can actually calculate the values of your range, right? Let's take another one that involves maybe a quadratic function, or let's take another one that involves maybe okay, let's just take a quadratic function. We have g of x being said to be equal to 2x squared minus 3. Okay, let's just have it as 2x squared like this, whereby the values of x are -3 being less than or equal to x, and x is less than or equal to -1. So the maximum that I can get for x is -1, then the least is -3. So if I have -1 and -2, let me just take the real numbers only. So the corresponding output values for g of x are going to be, if x is equal to -1, that's -1 squared, that's 1 times 1, that's going to be 2. -2 squared, that's 4 times 2, that's going to be 8. -3 squared, that's 9 times 2, that's going to be 18, right? So my corresponding values of g of x are coming through to be in the range of 2 to 18. So if this is given as my input values, as my function with these input values, the corresponding output values now are going to be in the range of 2. So we are saying that 2 is going to be less than or equal to g of x, yet g of x is supposed to be less than or equal to 18. This is going to be the set of my output values as my range. I hope you understood how this is working out. So I'm going to be sending you a related kind of exercise pertaining to how to calculating the range. Yeah.